up, gang? How you doing? Once again in this beautiful morning. So listen, before it slips my mind, I have to write it down in my journal too. By the way, always make sure you write your thoughts down in your journal. Have a nice leather-bound journal. Fantastic. All right, I got enough refills to last me for the next 10 years. Anyway, make sure you always write down this stuff in your journal. But before it slips my mind, what I wanted to tell you in my journey to become a millionaire is one of the things I started noticing about myself. And this came from some meditation and a lot of thinking and a lot of journaling. This is where my ideas come and I start to learn what I truly want. And I know that this is sad, right? This is sad that I've waited this long in my life to truly learn who I am and what I truly want. Deeply what I want, not what other words and people speaking around me tell me that I should want. And you need to do this too. You need to do this early on in your life, and I'm talking 20s. But hey, listen, if you're in your 50s like me, and this is the first time you're doing it, there's no time better to plant a tree than right now. This is the second time I've said that before. But anyway, guys, get this. So I think that there are two types of people when it comes to trying to achieve your goals and trying to have the life that you want, right? So you have the taker, right? Somebody who goes through life and just tries to take from people, give me this, give me that. The bully, the schemer, the manipulator. That is one type of person. I have never wanted to be that person. That type of person, oh my God, that type of person just drives me crazy because they can probably get so much more what they want with cooperation, but they refuse to cooperate. They believe in a if if you win, I lose. If I win, you lose situation. And I don't think that you can get ahead like that. But that's my philosophy. Now, me, I am a pleaser. That is also not good, And as I think about this, my entire life, um, I spent on trying to make someone else happy, trying to please someone, trying to appease someone's weak emotions that they didn't know what they wanted. You know, as I came up as a child, my parents wanted me to stay off the streets, which is probably a great idea that I did abide to. I didn't spend a lot of time in the streets. I wasn't out there selling drugs and doing all the gangster stuff that people doing. I got in some teenage trouble a little bit, but I didn't go over the top. A lot of people just went over the top and just went deep into a life of crime. And I listened to my parents, and that was a good thing. It kept me alive. It helped me to survive. Okay? But when I got older, that same wanting me to survive, my parents then wanted me to get a secure job instead of becoming an entrepreneur. Okay? That may have been a bad idea. I mean, even though it sent me into a generational field of law enforcement, and tons of family members went into law enforcement and generations family went to law enforcement, but that is not what I wanted at first, right? So what happens is when you become a pleaser and you're continually trying to please someone, as in me trying to make my mom happy, trying to make my mom not worry more so than happy, because when we see people who we love worrying, oh my God, that is a deep moving emotion that changes the direction of your life sometimes, man. You know, and not wanting to see my mother worry, I went into a solid career with benefits, things that she believed were the best for me and the best for me to move on in my future in my life. So I went into first the post office, and then from the post office, I went into law enforcement. Now, law enforcement is somewhat dangerous, but If you stay alive, it is a solid career, and if you make it to the end like I did, it is a nice pension for the rest of your life. You know, millions of dollars, as we say, over time. But you also got to stay alive. You got to stay healthy if you're going to live that six-figure lifestyle. Now, um, a lot of people say, well, your mother guided you in the right direction. And my, question to them is, what if that direction was not what I wanted in my life? Not what I truly desired. And I know that it wasn't what I truly desired in my life. I wanted to become a millionaire long before I wanted to be in law enforcement. But out of a little bit of fear on my own, and not having a true direction, I chose to follow the path that someone else sent me on. I ran on somebody else's treadmill. Didn't run on my own treadmill to get ahead. Ran on somebody else's treadmill. So that's what happens when you're a pleaser. I've been in relationships, right, where, I don't know, maybe I wanted to live in this type of neighborhood, but the woman I was with wanted to live in a different type of neighborhood. So what did I do? As a pleaser, I tried to appease her and make her happy, make her not worry about the neighborhood that we were living in, or something that we wanted to do, or the amount of money that we wanted to invest. And I've been a pleaser all my life. I am telling you guys that if you spend your life as a pleaser, you also will not get the life that you want. Okay? And I'm not saying that all of life is about a compromise. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you have to have locked in place, all right, who you are and what you want without any outside interference. And in order to do that, you're going to have to do countless hours alone. Don't be afraid to be alone. You're going to have to do countless hours of journaling. Do not be afraid to write down your thoughts. Listen, don't be so narcissistic that you think that somebody's going to read your journal and discover your deepest, darkest thoughts and expose them on the internet. Knock that shit off, all right? It is not that serious. Okay, it's 8 billion people in this world. Stop thinking that every second, every moment, it revolves around you, because it does not, all right? The next thing you need to do is write down 20, 30 things that you want in your life, right? And it could be money, it could be cars, it could be houses, it could be great health, it could be fantastic relationships, it could be uh, generational wealth, writing a book, whatever it is. I need you to write it down what you want, okay? After you do that, okay, the next thing you need to do is write down who you know has those things. Not how. Write down who you know has those things that you have just written down that you want. And make it a point of getting around those people. It doesn't matter how you do it, just do it. Get around those people. Write them letters, offer some value, work for them for free, whatever you want to do, but get around those people. Okay? And when you get around those people, you will see whether or not you want to be that person that has those things. Okay? Because this is key. Because you don't want to spend 20 years of your life pursuing a goal, get it, and realize that you just wasted 20 years of your life. So that's my thoughts for you guys today. I'm going to get to some writing. Powerful. Don't be a taker. Don't be a pleaser. Know what you want in your life, okay, by doing the things that I just told you, okay, which is meditation, journaling, spending time alone, and then getting around people who will have already achieved what you have written down to achieve. Then you will know whether you want to become that person or not. And once you know for sure, there's nothing stopping you from becoming that person. You can go out, you can get in, and become the person you need to be to have the life that you want, all right? So hopefully that's a good tip for you guys this morning in my journey to a millionaire. As you guys can see, I'm out of work, so I'm going to do a lot of writing and be extremely productive, all right? Have a great day. Talk to you later.